Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. Okay, Friday. This week's energy has been so cool. So cool, especially Wednesday and Thursday's messages. So I am very eager to see what's in the cards for this weekend. So let's just jump in. Let's just jump right in. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay, Spirit is showing me the this imagery that speaks of symbiotic relationships. And I think this is connecting into the partnerships, how like two things coming together can help to create something so much more. And they're saying pay attention to where those symbiotic relationships show up in your life. Very interesting for a Friday message too. I wonder how many of you are going to come across a significant person, have a meeting with a significant person, reconnect with somebody. Again, like these unions and partnerships. And again, this is what Spirit was talking about with those synchronistic alignments. Interesting. They're saying the fruits of our labor. So again, the actual tangible manifestations of things. This one specifically that they're talking about is that like symbiotic, like beneficial partnership. So let's see what's in the cards. I'm using the Mystical Shaman, the pocket deck, so mini one. Let's see what the cards have. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, so I really love this. You know what's really interesting too? I'm going to start with this card, the staff. Now, just yesterday, I was doing meditation and I had this huge vision of this staff come in, something that I don't actually have. I don't physically have the staff, but I could see it and I could feel it and all of this. And I was like, what was the staff about? And they told me it was about standing in your own power. Now, I love the fact that this card came up today. You standing in your own power, you having that staff that represents your status. And I don't mean a status better than another. I just mean a status within yourself of having reached a level of accomplishment, right? Like you are high level. You really are. And so it's about acknowledging that and standing with your staff, recognizing your own power. Oftentimes the kings and queens in tarot will have a staff. And so it's about honoring that power that you have because when you're in that energy of holding your staff, kind of like that superhero pose too, I think it's really similar to having a staff. You then can channel the energy of the lightning moment. And so this is what's so cool. Imagine this staff like a metal rod and it literally attracts the lightning, right? Like that's why you never want to obviously stand holding metal in a lightning storm because it's going to attract that energy. But this is a thing. In this case, we want to attract the synchronistic, symbiotic energy, this lightning strike of aha moment, synchronistic union, clear idea, creation of a new thing, this lightning moment that illuminates something, activates something, or creates something is on the horizon for you very, very intensely. Like be in your power and it'll help to make it happen. Now, for some of you too, what might be a really important consideration within that is this card of taming the wind. Now, the wind can really represent, this is a really beautiful card. If you look kind of closely here, the many layers and the feathers and the colors and stuff. The wind often is representative of the mind. And your mind, again, general message, so pull what resonates, but your mind has an ability to go many directions. And what's really beautiful is when you sit in that power of holding your staff, you're kind of like focusing your intent on, say, one or two directions, one or two things. You're focusing that energy so that the lightning strikes where it needs to. Taming that wind. Pull your energy together so that it's not scattered all over the place right now. There's many meanings for this card, but this is really the message that's coming through is Allow the wind to blow, but pull the energy together for you. Focus your intent, and that'll allow the lightning to strike. Okay? Now, when that lightning does strike for you, again, in the many ways that it can, and you will know when you know, you'll feel it. And that's the other thing I want to say too before I move on. This lightning card speaks of that energetic knowing when something aligns or when you have that aha moment. You know how that energy like moves through your whole body? This is what they're getting at with this lightning card. When it moves through your body, you then will be kicking off your vision quest. Now, in this case, this card I'm seeing is like your new journey, your new beginning, your new road to more clarity, more purpose, more you. Because when people embark on a vision quest, they are embarking on getting to know deeper layers of them, anchoring deeper layers of themselves, standing and finding and standing in more purpose, right? More soul resonance. That's what you're embarking on, but in this partnership that Spirit is talking about. So there's something new that's lighting up. And if you look at this imagery, this person is like on fire. And this really reminds me of like Phoenix energy. So this is like renewal, rebirth for many of you, but within that symbiotic relationship. Now, I also want to say the symbiotic relationship can also mean spirit. So it can be you deepening a connection with your spirit guides. It could also be you deepening a connection with, say, the masculine and the feminine essence within you. That's totally a part of it too. But standing in your power, holding that staff to show the lightning, the energy, the universal synchronistic alignments, where it needs to go is the key. This is the key right here. And what I also really like is that there is, oh, that's interesting. So when I was holding the card up in the video, to me, it looks like a giraffe. And giraffes are really symbols of higher knowledge, because if you think of it, like giraffes' heads are in the clouds, right? So they can see that higher level knowledge, access to the heavenly realms. That's what I keep seeing in this card, but it's not until I looked really closely that it's not. It's actually like a bull's head, skull. But what I really want to go with is the energy of a giraffe. So we're just going to run with the fact that this is a giraffe, because I keep being shown that higher wisdom knowledge, right? That when you hold that energy of the staff, you are connecting to your higher wisdom knowledge. So not only are you powering yourself from who you are on this planet, but you're also powering yourself from who you are in the multi-level, multi-dimensional realms that makes you you. Because of that, the lightning knows exactly where to strike. So I will leave that with all of you for today. This is a powerful message moving into the weekend. Really be open to observing. And I also want to say that this energy doesn't require running and chasing after something. This requires standing in your truth. And so what I mean by that is, if this weekend you feel like you need to rest and recalibrate, then you rest and recalibrate with that energy of holding your staff and your power. If your energy is you want to get out and do stuff and create and meet people and connect and whatever, hike a mountain, then you do that. But honor the thing that makes you feel empowered. That's the piece. So I will leave that with all of you. Thank you so much for joining me as always. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend.